David Berger with UA Local 290 Plumbers and Steam Fitters. So a journeyman is somebody that spent at least 5 years in the trade. As you go through the program every 6 months, as you get on the job training that you're paid for, and you get classroom training, which we do night classes right now. You get through those in 6 months, then you move up to the next level. It's basically like the normal school year. So you have summers off and winter break and spring break like that. And we go 2 nights a week, 3 hours a night. We start out at about $20 and change an hour, and that's on the check. That's the money you take home.
Without knowing how to do any of it yet.
With not knowing the difference between a hammer and a screwdriver.
Okay.
We will teach you, right?
Okay.
So you're starting out at a little over $20 an hour, and then that's, like I said, take home money, and then there's an additional $18 an hour on top of that are your benefits. So your full family paid health care, some training costs, we have a scholarship fund, we have an educational reimbursement fund that helps with the schooling costs. There's a lot of that, and that's all employer paid. So a first term apprentice, again, that doesn't know anything yet, is around $38 an hour.
But they take home 20 and the rest is in the benefit to them that they don't have to pay.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep. And a journeyman currently is at about $50 and I think 38 cents an hour. Going on memory, but somewhere right there. And then they have an additional 33 in benefits. So they're about $84 in total package, which is the wages and benefits.
Wow.
So they start out at 40%, and then in the first 6 months, they jump up 10% of journeyman scale. So that's a $5 jump, basically. And then every 6 months after that is a 5% jump. So then it's, $2.50, $2.50, $2.50 every 6 months. You don't owe a dime. You become a journeyman making $50 an hour with zero debt.
And how much have they made in that 5 years?
Oh,
Do you know that number? And what's the math right there?
I'd have to do the math. Yeah, I don't even know, but it's a substantial number, and that number actually puts them a tradesperson in a better financial standpoint than most college grads. I was a journeyman, had paid for my house for over 5 years, when most of my friends were graduating college and owed $100,000.
Wow, which is how you have this beautiful home with the park setting and this amazing.
Thank you. And the trades helped me do this. I built all of this.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I just still can't. You actually have a pension.
Yes.
I thought that was reserved for like government workers and teachers. So tell me more about this.
Yeah, so our pension is pretty cool. What we call a defined benefit pension, which is what we have, and it's probably one of the elite pensions there is. You vest in 5 years.
Wow.
It takes 5 years to vest.
Okay.
But once you vest it, it's yours. And at 26 years in, a little over $6,000 a month of income right now that I've earned, and that's a monthly benefit when I go to retire. But I'm going to work 10 more years or so I'm going to increase that even more.
Wow. So right now, if you decided you were done and you're going to hang up your PVC pipes,
Yep.
then you would get the neighborhood of, what did you say, 6,500?
Yes, a little over 6,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
A month.
A month for life.
For life.
Wow.
With-
What's your goal? What do you think that you'll have at the end when you're ready to retire?
I think I'll have probably close to $9,000 a month.
Wow.
Now they'll still have to pay some taxes out of
Sure.
that, but that'll be what's owed to me.
Yeah.
The blue collar job is more of a white collar job with more hands on, and the reason why I'd say that is there's so much aspect that is mental and planning that goes into a project than the actual physical working. Which is more management, right? Being outdoors, a lot of people don't like to be cooped up. And the change of scenery, and it could be change of scenery could be even on one job site when you're doing the underground and it's all open, and then the building's shelled in, and now you're on the roof doing all the equipment on the roof. It's like, but you're in one location, but you had so many changes of scenery versus going to the same desk and the same office every day. Right? A variety. And then changing locations, because once a building's built, it's done. We just completed our second cohort of women in trades here in Central Oregon. And now we have a total of almost 20 ladies that have good apprenticeship jobs, working their way past, in the path of becoming journeyman. Don't discount the trades. People are afraid of things they don't know. I want to get out and get the word out that, the trades and the unions are awesome for anybody. Whatever you are or want to be, You know, it doesn't matter. Just to be able to give that opportunity to somebody else. I had that opportunity and I thrived with it and I love it. I've never regretted or looked back and wished I would have done something different. The good times, the bad times, this has been probably one of the best careers I could have ever chosen.
Yeah. Thanks so much.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
No, thank you.
Yeah. All
Thanks
right.
for that.